Greetings, friends. Welcome to your first guided meditation in this program where you will transform your pain, physical and emotional, into your most profound sense of powerful love in the body and in the mind, and being able to transform your experience into one of resolute peace. So in this meditation, we're going to focus specifically on the somatic experience. Soma means body, as distinct from the mental experience or the emotional experience that we have, or our sense of spirituality. The reason we utilize the somatic experience is that it's an avenue for connecting to these other aspects of ourself when we are truly in the present somatic experience. So when we start to tend to and feel and track the experience of the physical body in the present moment, and we do it with such committed focus, we actually start to have access to an understanding of more obvious and underlying emotional experiences we're having. We also become more acutely aware of our mental capacities and also what I like to call our spiritual/intuitive aspect. So for this meditation, ideally, you're going to come into a position that allows you to stay very aware and present in your body. You can lie on your back, but be mindful that if you're very tired, you'll be inclined to fall asleep. And if you do, it's not a huge loss. It just means your awareness of how to carry the information that intuitively comes to you may not be as available to you once you come out of the meditation. So if you can sit upright with your spine straight, that will help you stay a little more aware of what's happening physically. And you can do this comfortably seated in a chair upright. You can also be seated on the floor, cross-legged, whatever comfortable position you would like. But again, keep in mind, if you're lying on your back in a ready sleeping position, you might be inclined to doze off and you won't have quite the information that you would if you were more awake and aware in an upright seated meditation. So take the position that's most comfortable for you. If you are seated, you are welcome to bolster yourself in the back, supporting your low back, your entire spine. You can also place pillows alongside you to rest your arms on. As long as you're upright, that will help you stay a little bit more alert for the information that you may receive. So find your position, and we'll begin. So begin by simply noticing your breathing rhythm. Without you having to think about this life-giving action, you are being breathed by an energy within you and an energy that surrounds you. As you take note of the breath and the realization that you are being animated by this energy without effort, you can start to find a sense of curiosity for this, or simply just the awareness that it's happening in this moment. And as we go through this process of tuning into the somatic experience, it's likely that thoughts may arise, perhaps some welcome, and perhaps some that are unwelcome. We are not resisting what we are thinking. You'll simply notice the thoughts, as though it's a passing cloud that you're watching go by. And then redirecting your attention easefully back to the somatic focus that I'm guiding you to. So as you notice your breath, notice if there is a rhythm to the breath, if the inhale and the exhale are even with one another, or if there's some variation in how the inhale and the exhale are paced. Just notice it for now. And then begin to notice that you are physically being moved by this breath, and track how you're being moved. Feeling how the rib cage is expanding and relaxing back to the center of your body. On the inhale, expand, and on the exhale, relaxing back. Noticing if the movements of the inhale feel easy or slightly restricted in certain areas. And if the exhale feels easefully long, or if it's notably rapid right now in the moment. Just notice where it is. And then draw your attention more directly to the exhaling breath. And without efforting, and being mindful that you don't increase muscle tension, especially in the shoulders, lengthen your exhaling breath, where we connect and activate the parasympathetic, which is the calming branch of the nervous system. And with each successive exhaling breath, draw the breath out a little bit longer without developing muscle tension in other areas of the body. And begin to notice, as you draw out the exhale without the tensions, that the inhaling breath starts to come in a little more easefully and a little more expansively in response to that complete release of the exhaling breath. And after tending to this awareness of the exhale and the responding expansion of the inhale, begin to intention through the awareness of your body and feeling into the capacity to make this change. Find your breathing rhythmic. So the inhale and the exhale pace one another. And perhaps the exhaling breath drawing a little longer than the inhale. And doing this by being aware of what is possible as you connect to the physical breathing apparatus of your body. The expansion of your rib cage using the muscles in between. The ease and fullness all the way down towards your belly as our diaphragm begins to engage more and more. Being aware that as you have become more present in your body, that the restrictions you may have noticed as we began start to shift. They start to soften as you're in the present moment, simply committed to the awareness of what you're feeling and allowing the changes to happen not by force, but by my guidance and the awareness of creating these changes in your breathing rhythm. And noticing as you do if any thoughts arise, any unwanted, simply notice those thoughts. Be aware of them. Take a moment to notice them in a place of a simple, compassionate witness to what you see. Allow them to continue to move and redirect your attention back to the somatic experience that I am guiding you to. And as you're redirecting your attention to your feeling body that I'm guiding you to, and being compassionately aware of any thoughts that may arise, whether they're wanted or unwanted, allows you to reconnect to the present moment and create space for the shifts as you are not resistant to the resistance that you're feeling in the form of unwanted thoughts, but just noticing them. And in that spaciousness, coming back to feeling the present moment within your own body, your somatic experience. And now gently shifting our awareness for the moment to the root of the body. If you're seated, noticing your sit bones. If you're lying on your back, notice your sacrum, the flat bone at the bottom of your spine. And noticing this physical part of your body and being aware of its supportive position by ultimately the earth beneath you, through whatever surface is providing the support for this foundation of your body. Feeling your sit bones or your sacrum as the receiver of support. Drawing your awareness gently to your support structure beneath you. The chair, the floor, whatever surface is supporting the root of your body. Notice this aspect outside of you as your support. And now notice the relationship between the two. The root of your body as the receiver, the supportive structure, and ultimately the earth beneath you as your support system. Notice in this relationship you are being held, you are connected, you are grounded. And as you are aware of this, notice that you are also receiving life-giving energy in the form of breath, moving in on your inhale, circulating through you on your exhale, and releasing what is not needed. Notice the surface beneath you as your support, the root of your body through the sacrum or the sit bones as the receiver of this support, and the breath that's being drawn in as the giver of life, and the exhale as the fluid mover of this energy through you and releasing what is no longer needed. And to whatever degree you can hold appreciation for these truths that you're becoming aware of through your physical body, hold that, become aware of it. And taking these last few moments to become very aware of what arose subconsciously, intuitively, as you drew into the present moment within your body. And then in your own time, very slowly, you're going to open your eyes, reorient with what is surrounding you. Notice that you can maintain the breath that you obtained through this practice. Noting that you are being breathed, and you can maintain the rooted connection from the base of your body, knowing that you are being held.